Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You got it? It's hitting. Okay, good.
Yes. So should I go for now? Now
Yeah,
I can.
don't. It's okay. We got it now. All right. So we are live. Okay. All right. So hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Tonight I have the CEO and founder of Z Makeup Studio. She's a certified wedding makeup artist. She does professional from TV to commercial, from pageants. Was trained in New York. She currently based in Edison, New Jersey. Tonight we're going to talk about, she's an expert. She's been in the business for over 23 plus years, so she has a lot of knowledge and wisdom to share with you guys today. I am so grateful and honored. She's a dear friend, a colleague, and amazing at what she does. So, follow ado, I'm going to welcome Z. Z, I want to welcome you and thank you. Thank you for joining tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time to being here. I know you could have been doing anything else, but thank you.
At least I was sleeping. That's it. If I'm not doing anything else.
I know that's it. Well, you're not doing after a long day, you just want to relax and just talk. So tonight we're just gonna have a conversation. So guys, we're just gonna talk. The first thing I'm gonna ask Lee because she's an expert. Everybody has their area. For me, I'm a planner, I'm a designer, but when it comes to makeup, that's not my area. so so Z, I'm just gonna start the conversation. Is what some tips you can give the bride before, everybody wants the glam and want to look beautiful, but before the wedding even start, what are some of the things that you would say that brides or anybody needs to do to get themselves ready for this important day?
So most important thing, they have to make sure they hire the right makeup artist, because they have lot of things. Like today only I had a one trial, and they have something in their mind, but they are telling me something else.
Okay.
So most important thing that you have to prior more than 6 to 12 months before. If you know that she's the best makeup artist, they will going to book very fast. Like people already had booked me for the 2025, 26. So that way people want to make sure that once you decide the wedding date, you block the makeup artist date. That is the most important thing. Otherwise what happen, you have all kind of a description what kind of a makeup you are looking and all, but you might be not able to get the good makeup artist, because all good makeup artists is already blocked themselves.
That is so true. And I think then that's a lot of thing I tell all my clients, even with anybody you do, you have to start early. Sometimes people wait last minute to do things and they don't realize that if you want the best, you have to start early. You have to start prepping because and then you don't have to stress, you don't have to worry because those are the most important thing. Your face, you're gonna take your pictures. If your makeup is not done right, you're gonna look horrible. So you want to make
Yes, yes, that is the reason I say. And because as soon as you block the date of skin, as like the makeup artist, she will going to let you know the skincare, how to take care of your skin, your hair, your health. Because in the last minute, because when you have already prior one, like 6 to 12 months, we are keeping as a so she will going to guide you that okay, fine, every month you have to do this facial because your skin needs this, or this, so that way she can prep you step by step, not only the makeup but the throughout the whole journey. So that day you will have a good makeup without stress.
And that's true because a lot of time people stress so much and people don't realize that if you are stressed and you are tired, you get the little circles under your eye. And I don't care what makeup they put on, that line would still be there. It can take tiredness away.
Makeup, we are the makeup artist, not the musician, not a plastic surgeon which we can make the disappear. So please bear with us too. So that is the reason you have to contact in advance, so that way we can help you step by step. that because so many time people do highlight, hair color, all that thing. So because when you like rebonding nowadays, like for Indian people, they are started like rebonding, straightening, permanent and all.
Yeah.
So if you are planning to do the wedding and you want some particular look, if your hair is a flat straight, no matter what we are using, it's not going to, because you had done the chemical treatment in your hair.
And that's the thing. And I'm so glad you brought that up, because I was gonna ask, and that question I was gonna ask you is like, everybody's face is different. Sometimes people wants to put a style that doesn't go with their face, or put certain makeup that doesn't go with their skin tone. And every people see pictures on the internet and they see everybody that they think it goes well with them. What are some tips you can tell bride to be mindful that go like for me, I know what hairstyle goes nice on my face. So I don't care what anybody tell me. If I'm going somewhere special, I know that I'm gonna wear that hairstyle. So what are some advice you can give people in regards to how to make sure that they look the best?
So basically, nowadays, what I suggest, take the trial. So when you are going for the trial, pay for it. Sometimes people wants to cut corners. I had seen so many times people ending up stressful more, and they really did, because as I told you that today only I had done the trial. She had asked me to go for very natural, very subtle, and when I was done, and she said, "Oh, but I couldn't see it is a makeup done," and I was like, "You didn't allow me to do anything."
Yeah, exactly.
And then she had told me like, I want like this. Then I add on, like she first that no smoky.
Yeah.
So no smoky, then I had given very thin eyeliner, very gradual thing. But then she said, no, but I don't feel it is, you had put it initially, it was no eyelashes, so I add on eyelashes. Then I had done this, then I had done this. So gradually when we had done even strong contouring, then I had given the good blush, good highlight, then she was satisfied. But when she came, she asked me to do very natural makeup, which is nothing wrong. Like people have that, they think that this is a natural makeup because they are just watching the picture, they are not seen actually on their skin.
Yeah.
So that all, that is the reason trial is more important. Because if you want to wear some like a veil or something, how much poof you want, how
Mhm.
much you want the bounce or anything.
Yeah. No, and I think that's true because, like you said, with the cut corners, a lot of time people don't realize that this is a very important time in your life. You have to spare the expense, especially if you want somebody great and somebody good. Not to say there's not a lot of good people out there, but people that know what they are doing, they will recommend the best thing, like you just said, that you actually giving them tips and tools of how to better the skin, how to take care of this stuff. There's some people may not give you that information. You may just book your session and it'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine. But when you hire a professional, because this is a difference between hiring a regular person and a professional. Anybody can do makeup. Anybody can do anything. But if you want something that actually, because I tell a lot of bride, make sure you know somebody who does it good, because you don't want to take your picture, your makeup is not well blended, your neck is different color, your
Yes.
hair, your face is different color, and then it don't look like the way it's supposed to do because they didn't contour it right, it didn't go, you didn't get the right tone, and it's and somebody who knows what to do. Like so, like what are some examples you can tell people that when they get the picture already, how to make sure like blending, getting makeup that blend with the complexion or what and things that kind of actually add values to the overall look and everything that they're doing.
Yes, yes. So not only this, whatever you have exposed part, sometimes people are wearing a deep neck or hands, they are open hands or something like that. So make sure that you do, I will not say body painting, but still you do like the whole one. So that is the reason, try to not to make different colors, like try to be same colors. So
Hmm.
when you are doing the trial, you can see, because so many times I had seen, especially in Indian people,
Hmm.
they want to go lighter. And then they say that, oh, we are looking ghost. yes, you will going to look ghost, because you are, whatever your skin color, you are going lighter than what it is. So that is
Yeah.
the reason, the underneath the different colors and all. And at the same time, Americans Bride, which I had seen, they want to go for a, this kind of what you call, like tanning.
Yeah.
So tanning also, that is like, we both has a different plus and minus.
Mm-hmm.
So when they are doing tanning, they are just doing half thing, and then
Mm-hmm.
remaining is open. So that color, this color, all colors are different.
Is it
I'm
and
just giving you the guidelines. So both, it's not Indian or American. It's just like natural. This colors situation, people don't understand that part. So definitely they have to keep that all pa- timelines in their mind.
so and you said and that's good because blending is more thing because sometimes people don't know, especially when you're having your wedding in the sun or outdoors and indoors and or they've been in the sun all summer and they got darker and the setting part of the skin is like you said a tanning option. People don't realize that your face or they are not using moisturizer or not washing the face as often. For me, I would say that, and I I hate to admit this, but I don't wash my face. I not like do my face wash cleaning as much as I should, but I do know that's the best time to take care of your skin before you go to bed and take it at night. Sometimes when I get tired, I don't do my skincare routine at night. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm just gonna leave it. But I do know that if I have something important coming up, I know I have to be consistent because if I want my skin to be clear, I want it to be even till I start to do it, I be more focused on doing it. So my question is, how important will you say is people doing having a skincare routine, making sure you follow that routine and do what it is that you need to do for your skin?
So basically, as I already say, that you have to make sure, first of all, clean thorough every single day. Check your skin type. First question, if you have a dry skin, then you have to use certain kind of a cleanser or a face wash. You cannot just go random on the, like, even if you go in a Sephora also. Recently I come to know that, again, I'm not claiming anything, but sometimes because they want to reach their certain destin, their thing, they will, you just go, you trust on them, and they just give it to you something. So please make sure that first you recognize your skin. You have a dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, sensitive skin, acne skin, whatever you have, you, that depends on that. You have to use cleanser, toner, moisturizer, no matter what. Whether you are getting married or you are not getting married, at least this much you have to have, because even you want to attend any of the wedding also, you
Yep.
still have your good skin.
Yep. That's true. No, and that's important that you kind of have your skin regimen of what you need to do. Like I know my skin, the setting things that works best for my skin. And sometimes, like you just said, sometimes we are so focused on the name brand. Not to say name brand is not good because I'm not calling any name brand out. I don't want nobody to say Linda say anything, but you have to know what product works well with your skin. I know that setting product, no matter how expensive it is or no matter how cheap it may not work with my skin well. I will
Yes.
start to break out. It will either start to make me darker. It will start to make so the setting product that I use and I've been using it for years. But like you said, before I started using it, I went through series of different things. Like when you go to the store to tell you, oh no, this is good. It will work. It will be fine. But it don't necessarily does anything for your skin. And you don't want to be doing something it's not giving you that glow. So I know my go-to product that I use like no matter what. I've been using it for years. So I definitely agree 2000%. You have to know what combination of skin that you have you are you oily? Are you dry? Are you like how you know what works well with you and what product works, not just because it says, oh, okay, it's X, Y, and Z, or everybody's using it and so on and so forth.
and
So
and the advertisement, or my friend was using and I want to use the same thing, it doesn't work.
yeah.
So, and the sunscreen, very very important, no matter what, because like you want to get tan, but you don't want to get enough tan that you don't want to look darker than what it is.
That's true. And then what will you say about you mentioned earlier about drinking and smoking? How does that affect your skin majorly? if a bride or going to or anybody going to a special event, how does alcohol and smoking affects the skin, or not getting proper hydrated, and how what are some of the things that affects your skin as besides sun and so on and so forth.
So basically, smoking, as we everybody knows, that it is your system can get affected, but it makes your skin dry, your lip color change. So even though you are applying a lipstick, but underneath your lip is a different color, they will going to produce a different color. The same time, if you are when you are drinking or smoking, you will have a crack in your skin because it's a dehydrated in a certain way. Extreme people do certain times, so that is the reason we avoid that. Like if you have a event is coming, so try to,
Okay.
so that is going to help them out. And drink water, eat healthy food, diet like a proper diet, because so many times that brides wants to fit in certain dress, so they sometimes they purposely choose one size smaller,
Yep.
and then they want it to be like slim, and then it becomes like too much. And if you are, because that your system alcohol, sometimes I'm not sure because I had never drink, but I what I had heard that sometimes you have a bloating.
Yeah. You does.
So all these things, and then you are already taking one size smaller, and then you're bloating, and then you're wearing the dress, and you will suffocate yourself, and then you don't want that day on this, and you don't have any backup plan for that. So
No, and no, that is so true because people don't, they don't realize that water weight add towards your body and things add towards your body, and drinking, and because even in now when you come, you everything affects your body, the right moisture, the right, even sleeping. I don't
yes.
think people realize how not getting enough sleeps affects your face and your skin. You get exhausted, you get tired, you get stressed out. A lot of, like, when I'm planning a wedding, the night before my any day, because sometimes some people want to go, and I understand it, different culture, different things. They're having this big old party and different celebration. I try to tell my bride, go to bed early because you need that 8 hours sleep. Because yes, I know you want to stay or and party all night with your family and celebrate, but tomorrow morning when you wake up and see your face, you are going to be upset because
Yes, you have a dark circle. I had so many times when I'm doing in our one of the culture is South Indian. They have a
Mhm.
very early morning rituals. So we start them dressing up by 2 in the morning, because 4:30 they has a ready time. So
Yeah.
when I'm doing the eyeliner, I'm just holding their head, because either they will like this or either they will like this. So I have to make sure that they don't fall anywhere, because we are starting 2 in the morning, like.
Yeah.
So, and dark
It's,
circle, and people think that we are the makeup art. It's we are not a musician, we cannot disappear your dark circle. Your even sometimes like with the drinking, that is all another thing. You have a bags eye bag in there.
yeah. Yeah. Yep.
That also because of your kidney, that pressure comes and all whatever, then it is so that is also one thing which I had noticed. So all these small things, this we cannot disappear with the makeup.
Yep.
But then the photographer has to make do the magic and erase that. That is not our job. That is their job.
I know. And then when you see the picture, you be like, but this is not me. Like, because they have to edit so much to change everything.
So then that is their job, not our job. I can give you the guarantee that I can able to make you look even out, but the eye bags I cannot disappear.
So, okay, what I'll say, people who having large party, how important it is for people to get ready. Because a lot of times brides and the wedding bridal party, they don't realize that, okay, you need to start getting ready at a certain time, your makeup has to be done a certain time. Sometimes people be like, oh, I want to do this. How important to have everybody together, like shower, get the stuff ready, get their skin ready, so that when you come in, so like I said, when you come in, what are some tips you say that people need to do before you come in the day to do their makeup? Like, how should they be ready? Where things they need to already have done, so that when you come in, you don't have to like try to say, oh, why this is not done. Like, what tips that you think that everyone need to do before the makeup artist come the day of the wedding or the day of the event?
So basically, as you mentioned, first of all, they have to be had the timeline. Sometimes wedding planner help us out, sometimes the bride to by herself, or one another person who's already occupied, that this is the team leader or something kind of that. They have that, okay, fine, because so many time it happens that when you have a big bridal party, like I had done 30 people of bridal party, where is the makeup, hairstyle, draping, all four things as going all separately. So but always, like the thing is that they have to have the timeline, half an hour each. So that person who's sitting on our chair, they have to first, they have inspirational picture ready. First of all, what kind of a makeup they are looking, what kind of a hairstyle they are looking, and what they are going to wear it, because sometimes you are wearing from up.
Yeah.
So make sure that you wear before you start your hairstyle,
Yeah.
or you wear open shirt button, so that way you not spoiling, going from up and again wearing that thing. So that is the first thing. Second, definitely a shampoo one day before. Sometimes people likes to do the hairstyle, depends on the hairstylist.
Hmm.
She will say, but on an average, whatever I had observed, they
Hmm.
always tell no conditioner,
Hmm.
because when you are wearing the conditioner in your hair will be flattened.
Yeah.
So we have to use a lot of sprays and all to hold that, because on an average the family members, eventually they had done the party one night before, the sweating, and also they already have oily sticky hair, and then on top of it they're wearing the conditioner, it becomes flat completely.
Okay.
So one day before, shampoo and no conditioner, thorough hair wash. If it's possible, if their hair is very frizzy, very dry or something, then try to be little blow dry or clean, so that way you can be more faster than what it is. And that way, and for the skin, again, you have to tell, if you are very sensitive, acne prone or something, when you are sitting on the chair, you have to let the makeup artist know that I'm allergic to this. I have a specifically check if they what they are using, whatever, like, and if it's not, then you can provide your own makeup colors, foundation. You are, if you are very specific about thing, so that
Oh,
way that thing need to be. And then definitely cleanser, toner, moisturizer, your like routine has to be done before you sit on our chair.
oh my God. I learned something new today. I didn't know about the conditioner. You see, that's sometimes good to talk to people. Now I know what to tell my client, what a makeup art. And that's what I like working with other vendors, because you learn information from people that help make your life easy. Like I try to make everybody life easy and make sure that my vendor gets what I want. And I would say, guys, Z is amazing. Every time I work with her, she stands on her feet, don't take a break, don't do nothing. And she does. She is so fast at what she does. Like by the time you turn around, she has like almost everybody done. And I'm like, how is she doing that? And everybody look beautiful from head to toe. When I mean beautiful, they look amazing. So before we say why are we talking about beautiful, I'm gonna show some of her work that she just did, and maybe she can tell us a little bit more of that, so you can see how amazing her work is. And from there, and then we will continue the conversation. But I know some of them is, I mean, so far is amazing. All right, so let's click go to this one. And I love how natural they look. It's still like the makeup, it doesn't look overpowering. It's not looking crazy, but it just really look beautiful. Oh my God, this is so nice. These are amazing, see.
Thank you.
Wow.
So
Oh
this is
my God.
right, yeah.
Wow. I love this. This is an amazing look. She looks so oh my God. You are gifted. I don't know how you do it, but you are really gifted. Oh my goodness. And everything is so blended. Like
Yeah,
there
so
are.
that is the thing. That is the most important part. When your skin is good, hydrated, then you will get natural glow inner from that.
Wow. And this is my Nadia. Oh my God, we love Nadia. She's beautiful. I see her killing New York Fashion Week now.
Yes, yes, yes.
She's amazing. Oh, this is, oh my God, I did this. I did the thing.
The person who do the dressing.
It's, yeah, it's Madame Rouge. This is Madame
Yes,
Rouge
yes. So
Bridal.
I had
Yeah.
done her fashion show, so there
Yes.
I done all the
Yeah,
clothes.
this, yes. Oh my God. This is amazing. Oh, and then Brian took this picture. Of course, Brian Sanders photography. He's amazing.
I
Oh
think
my God. And then we have this. Oh, this is amazing. Oh wow. These are some amazing work. I love your work because I mean everybody looks like it's look flawless. It looks so beautiful. It looks well done and you can like literally see the beauty and everything in what you do and I mean it's amazing. It's really, 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 really amazing. I always admire what you do. Like this some people are gifted. And as you can see from all the work that she's done, this is not even a tip. This she has so much. This is just basic, and you can look on her Instagram. It's Z Studio. That can I will share that information later, and you can see all this information, some of her work and everything like that. So Z, how can the people reach out to you? How can they find you if they want to learn more about your business and how to contact you to get services and stuff like that? So how can client reach you if they want to, book your services?
so. Definitely, they can contact with like now. I'm blessed that my business got like a Google business. So now, if they write it down, makeup artist in Edison, Zeal Makeup Studio will show up. And definitely Insta and all the social media platform I'm there. So Zeal Makeup Studio is the name of. They can contact me and then we can talk on the phone or stop by if they want, if they are local, or maybe FaceTime, Zoom meeting, or whatever they way. So my number, and that is the way.
And do you travel everywhere? Even though I know you travel
Yes,
everywhere, but yes.
yes, yes. I do travel as long as they are paying the traveling.
That's it.
That because recently only I done makeup, the engagement it is here in USA, and going to India soon, might be. So she has a wedding there, so I'm she had booked me there also.
Yeah.
So that way we have like I have a flexibilities, and sometimes if people are have a larger party, then I can take my team with them, so they have everything in one roof. Because what happened, for the bride is a different person, then this is a different person, then this is a different, they have to pay everyone the differently.
Yeah.
So I give them the like a benefit that at least they don't have to pay all people differently. I can bring all my team in my own car, and then we go there. So last year I had done the Ohio, Cincinnati, which is like 11-hour drive from here. West Virginia, which is like again 7 hours drive from here. So I had drew that all the places.
And that's amazing. So, guy, you heard it from her. She traveled anywhere. So don't say to get the best. She can go anywhere. She can help it. As she said, if the price is right, you gotta pay for travel. Because I think people don't realize that the time and effort and the time that go into work. Because not only are you doing, you also have to prep yourself to get yourself ready. You have to prep your team to get ready.
So
To
so recently only I got invitation from so basically the certain people for the pageant only. So few people are coming from India to Florida, and they have a cruise. So I'm flying from here to Florida, and then they from there to have a cruise. So the only thing is that because it's like traveling, it's like cost everything. And then again I have to pack myself, like content, like literally I had paid more than $500 only to deporting my makeup,
Yep.
because all the small cases and everything, because I want like if in 24 lipstick I want in this box,
Yes. Yes.
because I have to see the weight also.
Yeah.
So all these things,
They
uh,
cost.
so that is a reason is and people think, oh, so why you are always travel charges. They don't understand the guests are so expensive nowadays.
Oh my God, it is. People don't understand that, like you just said. You have to, and then the thing about it, you traveling with your stuff that you had. If it get missing, it get damaged, it gets something, you have to make sure that it's safe, to make sure that it's going the right way and everything. Like people don't understand that because if you want me to travel a certain distance, I can't just say, okay, sure, don't worry about the travel costs. No, it's the time that you take the drive on the road. What are you driving? What are you flying? That's time that I could be doing anything else, but I'm trying to take that time for your event to do those things. So I think people don't realize how important all these things are.
Like right
And
now,
I try to
as I
encourage, like
already
I try to let
mentioned,
my
certain
client,
times they want to get ready certain time, like Indian wedding
yeah,
start 2 in the morning, I start sometimes 12 at night.
mhm,
So I'm not sleeping, I'm not
yep,
drinking, because
I
you
know,
are drinking, even you are affecting your own health. So at least you have
yep,
to respect that thing. And on top of it, we have at least 4 to 5 luggages, so we have to pack everything, we have to carry there to put it, and then again we have to pack, so that all hassle comes. It's not just we are
yep,
doing the makeup and done.
yep. Because, like you said, you're not sleeping. You are literally there for hours. And after that makeup, you still have to do touch up. You still have to make sure it's done. And you still, so you there for hours, sometimes 8 to 10 to 12, 14, 16 hours a day. And you are literally on your feet. But people just think it's just that day. Like they don't realize that you have to prep yourself. You have to prep your team. You have to make sure that you have everything, that you don't forget anything. Because if you forget
Yeah.
anything, you have no option. Like you have to pack extra stuff just in case. Because I do that a lot. Sometimes I may not ever use it, but I'm like, just in case I forget something, I know I have a backup, or just in case somebody needs something. So it's like you are literally thinking for everybody, and it's a lot.
As you mentioned, I'll tell you one thing. Before we were just only the makeup artist, so we were carrying only the makeup and whatever
Yeah,
the related. Nowadays, we are using numbing creams.
yeah,
Now we have to have a sellotapes. We need
yep,
a bandage. We
yep,
have a numbing cream. We have
mhm,
a like a double side tape. We need the swing kit. We have like a spray for the sprain, and all that thing we are carrying. Sometimes if we the wedding is outdoor, then we are carrying the mosquito spray, like to
exactly.
the all these things, which is not our thing, but as a safe side, we want to keep it, because if you are wearing earrings and
Yeah,
your backdrop will fall or it is broken, you
yep,
need to have at that time. You don't want like to searching 10 different places.
yep,
Even in Indian, we have a like a stream, it's called nada, which is
mhm,
like, again, you don't have that, so like
yep.
that's not our job to carry, but still we are carrying because it's outdoor. We don't know whether we will get it or not.
Yep. And that is so true. Like literally, as you just you said, every planner, because for me, it's the same thing. I have an emergency kit with me. I have almost every wedding that I'm doing, I have a little bit of everything, down from painkillers, down from to a stain remover, needles, like you
Yes.
said, threads, tape. Because you never know when somebody would spill something, somebody would do something. Like you,
Yes, nowadays I started carrying the Tide pan, and then
yes,
the wipes, cleaning wipes and everything. Yes.
yeah, because you would do people's stuff and then in the end they end up messing up and things like that. So with the top of that, once after you get the makeup done, you make it look beautiful, they did the skin routine. What will you say that people need to do to make sure that the makeup lasts? Yes, you did your job, but what should they also do after everything is done? You make them look beautiful. What the shooting and shooting do after?
Okay, so basically, this is the makeup, but it's not a permanent makeup. So you cannot keep doing, even though it is a waterproof. Because if you have a sweat a lot in your hand and
Yeah.
you're putting, because the mascara or like the eyelashes, they are not the waterproof.
Yeah.
So like, don't do like this, because I'm telling myself, because I
Yeah.
have that habit. Something goes and then I started, and then all of a sudden I see black on my face. So that is important. Second, on an average, a bridal definitely get touch up kit. At the same time, sometimes if the bridal artist or like the makeup artist has give the touch up kit for the family members also, so they have a straw, they have a
Mhm.
sponges, so whatever they are providing, please carry with yourself. Because so many time it happens that I had given the bridal the whole touch up kit, and I say, where is your touch up kit? Oh, I put it in the purse, it is in the room. I say that means it's a touch up kit, means you have to carry with you wherever you are. Even that I had given the safety pin, bobby pin, bloating paper, powder puff, everything I give them in that touch up kit. And I say, where is the touch up kit? And she said, oh, I don't have it. I just put it. I thought like, you were given me. And I was like, that is written. It's a big wording is written touch up kit. So please keep, or you can carry your own touch up kit. Sometimes people want certain brands only, so they
Mhm.
are not the transfer proof or kiss proof or something like that. So you carry your own lip gloss or translucent powder or compact or something. Because if it's a long day, if you are in a sun, especially in you are in a sun, you can carry some like a little compact or something like that. And then try to have a drink with the straw or something, if
Mhm.
you can, not a compulsory. But then, because if it's a nowadays is a quiz proof and transparent proof or whatever, so then you can drink like regularly also. But otherwise straw you can drinking. And at the same time, when you're doing the hair, so many time people have habit, when we do curls, they open up like this, and then they say, oh, where is my curl? But you are keep opening that. And then they have, I have to tell them that don't touch too much, because your hands has a sweat and
Yeah.
the spray will going to come out.
Yeah.
So they have a habit like this. Sometimes, not everyone has, but when you mention that how they can take care of it, so they don't have to touch this or this, not like this, be like more graceful, look presentable. So this is small things if you can take care. And at the same time, when the makeup artists are using, they normally use all long lasting products, but still you check with them before that whatever she's using is all transparent proof or waterproof, smudge proof or not.
And I think it's really important. And I'm glad. And you see, and that's what stands you out from other people. Because I would say I have worked with few makeup artists and a lot, but the fact that you take the time to give them a makeup kit, a touch up kit, that just add another level. Because I've seen a lot of makeup artists I never do, and most people don't provide that information. They don't provide that extra level of service, and that's what client don't know. When you are hiring people who go an extra mile to make sure that you stay picture ready, that is important. That's what we call professional. That's where, as you said from the beginning, hire the right person. Because when you hire the right person, they're not only they're thinking about you, making sure that from start to finish you get everything you want. And I tell clients all the time, you cannot go back on your pictures. Once your picture is staked, that moment is past. If you mess anything up, I don't care if the photographer go back and take that picture another day, that moment has passed. So you have to make sure you stay picture ready. And this is what I tell all my brides, that when you finish taking all your professional photos, if you want to go and do a tumble roll on the floor and do everything else, I'm okay with it. But until you get all your picture, your family pictures, your every professional pictures that you need to, please don't mess anything up. just just bear with me.
Yeah.
Just leave it like that. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you to look at your pictures and get mad, but like, oh my God, but why does that look like that? Because you love everything you're
One
making.
hair, I'll tell you, recently only one of my picture I was doing, and I was like one like this,
Yeah.
and it was certain way that you cannot like, and I got so irritated because when I take, and then I make sure that that is the reason I tell people that till first look,
Yep.
please hire the makeup artist, keep with you, even though we are
Yep.
giving the touch up kit. Sometimes even I do the photo shoots,
Mm-hmm.
that time I realize that initially when I was doing photo shoot, I was doing one model, and
Mm-hmm.
then the photographer is taking her to do the shoot. So what happened, the tika was up, then they have the border, something is, and they were clicking, but they
Yeah.
were looking as a picture, as
Yep.
not as a makeup way. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the hair is like, one hair is like stanza like in like this, and normally sometimes it is very difficult for them to edit that.
Yep. It's and people don't realize that's why, and I'm so glad you mentioned that because whenever if the bride does not hire her makeup artist or hairstylist to stay for the shoot her pictures, I try to either be there or my team be there because sometimes what people don't understand, you think your bride, your maid owner, your whoever else will focus on that. They don't be not everybody, but most of them don't. They don't care.
It's like literally one of my bride got irritated by her owner of the person because she was so focused on herself instead of the bride, and she was keep asking, oh, should I use this, and should, and she had like, and then I have to tell her that because I observed that my bride was getting little
Yeah.
like annoyed. So I say, how about let me finish her full makeup and all, I don't want her to be late.
Yeah. And,
So, and because even sometimes they have a kids,
yeah.
so even they were focusing on their families, and also nobody's there to make sure that your dress is looking like gracefully, or
Yeah.
your hair, your makeup, sometimes eyelashes it happened,
Yep.
like like they come out or something like little bit. So it's all that thing you have to keep it in mind when till taking the pictures.
Yep. And that's true because people don't realize, like you said, the photographer, they are great, but they don't they're just worried about taking your picture, making sure you're smiling, making sure they're
You
not
do
gonna.
poses, that's it,
Yeah,
they are not going to
they're not
see.
there to. There's some photographer that I know that I work with take the time to make sure to fix your dress or do certain things. But if they don't know that's how your dress is supposed to be, or how your makeup's supposed to be, or how your hair's supposed to be, they're just gonna take your picture because that's not their area. Everybody has that area. They know what's supposed to be done. That area is making sure you look beautiful in the picture. They don't know if you want your hair turned this way. They don't know these things. So by having people on board, it helps you. That way because you spending so much money on photographer, you spending so much money on your venue, you spending so much money on your picture. You don't want to look at we all have taken a picture and look at him like, oh my God, why do I look like that? Why did I smile like that? Or why did my hair look this way? I wish that I looked at it. But that's common mistake. But if it's your important day, you can't go back on that moment. So having your makeup artist stage through your professional photos, making sure that after your ceremony or no matter what traditional wedding is, make sure that after you get all your pictures out the way, they can go home. Because if it's time for parties, nobody care. It's you having a good time, you drinking or you don't drink, you having fun. It's okay. But when it's time for you to get yourself ready, make sure that you have everything. Like literally, I'd be begging people, like literally the bridal party, the men, they were, please do not drink. Like literally during my wedding, I make sure the men does. I tell the bartenders or everybody, make sure the men do not have certain amount of alcohol. Make sure the women does not have certain amount because I don't want them to get so drunk and then the shirt look this way and then the hair turning that way. I literally shut the bar. And I tell them, I was be like, look, after you take your pictures, you are free. And I'm like, you
After
are
that you don't come and
yeah,
complain me
don't
that
don't
this happened. Yes, so
yes.
yeah.
I make sure that everything is good. Once you get your picture, I tell them, please let me get the pictures. Once we get the picture, fly away. Just You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to do anything. Go have fun. But just make sure everything look right. And those are things that I love about, but I'm always, and once again, I can't say this in much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I know there's many times, sometimes I will call you for something that not even pretending to makeup artist, you'll be like, Linda, I got it. Don't worry about it. And I really appreciate, I love the work that you do. I love the person that you are. You genuinely cares about your couple, your bride, everybody that you work with. You are a professional. I love how organized and structured you are. When you come in, you have your things set up, you are on time. I mean, guys, you don't understand. Like, working with this lady is a breeze. She's one of the few makeup artists that I work with and hairstylists that I don't even pay her no mind. I literally just leave her alone and go, because I know that she would get everything done the way it's supposed to go. And I truly, from the bottom of my heart, you are amazing. You are great at what
Thank
you
you.
do.
I really appreciated the way you had given me the chance, and that helps me because, see, when you are working with a particular set of people, you have train yourself like that. But when you get the opportunity, the way you are giving me all different aspect, different culture, different brides, then I also have go out of the make sure that I have whatever the standard you have, that I have to maintain. That is more important. And last one thing I really want to tell the brides, when they hire the makeup artist, please check that she is using all the hygienic standard.
Oh my God,
That
it's so
is
important.
very, very important. Recently I had worked with a couple of artists, and even though they had a very good names, they had really good everything, they were had amazing their insta and everything, but when I had seen their station, they are what they are using and all, I was a little disappointed. So please make sure that, when that is the reason trial is more important. People used to say, why you charging more? They are not understanding that once I apply makeup brush on you, it is going directly on my use station, not again I'm using on you, or sponges, blenders, all that disposables I'm using or not. So please, 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 this is a very, very important, because you don't want to contaminate on that day.
And that's so, thank you so much for bringing that point up, because people don't understand that bacteria travels. You can get something that can affect your skin, they can affect your eyes, it can affect yourself, that you carry bacteria lays within those things. So if people are not properly taking care of the product and their brushes, you can let it get a flesh eating disease that can mess your skin up. You can mess up your eyes, you can mess up your body, you can break out, because certain people's skin are so sensitive. Like, and you said everything, you need to ask, like, what are you allergic to? What are the things that, because you don't want to break out in the middle of your event and your skin look horrible because somebody applied something that does not right. And that's, I think that's very, very important, that make sure the hygiene aspect. Do your research, guys. No matter who you go with, I tell people all the time. Sometimes people call me and contact me. I don't have a problem. If you want to go out and talk to 10,000 people, do that. Do your research and make sure you hire the right people, because the right person makes a huge difference. Not
Yes.
only that you get a great work, but this is a service based business. Like, and people don't understand, we are here to service people. And if you hire somebody who doesn't have the heart of service and it's just strictly business, because like you just said, sometimes we do job that we are not even getting paid for. Sometimes there's certain things that people don't hire you for. You do it because you love what you do. You just want to make sure that our client work is happy, or that things is done, because at the end of the day, that's just who you are as a person. It's nothing wrong with people who are personal. I know everybody's different, but sometimes you need that emotional piece, especially on that emotional day, because there's a lot of emotion going on. And nothing against people who just try to keep it strictly professional. I understand everybody' personality is different. I don't knock it, to each his own. But for me, I always feel when you have that connection, it makes a difference. Like, some of my brides and some of the people that I did wedding for, I still talk to them to this day. They will call me and refer me to somebody else, or will just call me and ask me a question, because they are like family now to me. Because like you said, some of these people, we meet them a year, we meet them 2 years, We talking to them, we asking questions, we referring them to people. They are literally calling us for almost everything. So it's not like after you finish with a wedding, you just say, okay, bye, I don't want to see you again. Yeah, there's some people, there's some people you don't talk to. It might be a while, but sudden they'll call you back and be like, hey, you remember me, my mom or my cousin and my family. Be like, okay. So you need that emotional side. And for me, I always work with people that have that connection. I'm gonna say I'm extremely grateful because I have been blessed to be connected with a lot of amazing vendors, a lot of amazing people that know what they're doing, that I can vouch for them. And guys, and I'm gonna say this, anybody that I bring on this platform is somebody that I trust wholeheartedly, that I know that they will give you everything you need and you will never regret it when you're hiring them, because because they are good people. They are great vendor. And Z is one of those people. Like
Thank you. Thank you.
so I won't keep you, but do you have any final words or anything you want to tell the people or anything? And I will try to bring Z more often. This is not the only last time you're gonna see her. We're gonna try to have this conversation and talk about everything. And so far you can see more her beautiful work and things like that. But do you have anything you want to tell the people before I let you go and for the rest of the night?
So I tell only one thing. I had done sometimes 25th anniversary and 50th anniversary of their wedding and all. They always say that where were you were Zankhana before, because they make me clown. So please, please, please make sure that when you hire your makeup artist, your any of your vendor for the wedding, please do the research what you mentioned, because when you are not only makeup artist, the wedding planner, the caterer, so many times it's like everything was there and one of the family member will say, oh, the food was not good or this was, so that you had spent so much hard earned money, and with the one it's gone, everything is
Yep.
gone. So please, please take step by step, do thorough, write it down what exactly you are looking, from what your expectations, because if even though if you don't know what is to expect from the makeup artist or any vendor, that is very clear communication is the second key, because sometimes people think that okay fine, she will assume or I will not, no, 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 and do
Yeah.
the contract, do this a lot of, so these things need to be take care of it before you have everything finalized. So you keep all the notes with you,
Yeah.
so that way whenever you are meeting or anything, you can say okay fine, I want this, it's not there, this whatever xyz.
Oh, I think that's really great information. Yeah, do your research. Do your research, guys. It's really important. Don't just look because somebody says something. Yes, it might be great, but make sure you do the right thing. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for joining. Once again, my name is Linda. I'm the CEO of Linda's Events. We will continue to have these educations to teach and train and bring more vendors that can help you make sure that whether it's your birthday party, anniversary, wedding, and everything, any events that you have, and especially what is even corporate event or something you're doing, that we can make sure that we have all your great day. Once again, this is it. You can find it on all social media platforms as Z Makers Artist Studio. You can also find her on Google. And once again, Z, thank you so much for coming tonight. I
Thank you, thank
appreciate
you.
you, and we will do this more. So, guys, thank you so much, and
Yeah,
have an
thank
amazing
you,
night.
bye, take
Bye.
care, good
Bye.
night.
Good night.